I found a pretzel. Hey man. I got an idea from Kendon. Oh, thanks to God. Nice, here it is. And we don't know. Well, I'm back. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Quick call. Oh. Pretzel live stream. And my phone just randomly decided I'm gonna reboot. But anyways, so Kendon knows what this is. Now, he's watching and communicating with me through Discord, but an embosser is basically like an ink printer, but for Braille. If you remember the old dot matrix technologies of the 1980s, this is kind of similar to that. That it's impact based with a bunch of pins, albeit instead of going through an ink ribbon to hit paper, it's just straight up hitting the paper, and it's trying to make an indent, because that's how it makes the dots. And you'll see here there's holes on the sides of this paper. That's because this thing has a mechanism which will grab onto the paper and pull it through. If I open the lid here, this is a very sturdy case that managed to survive getting dropped in grass. You'll see some disintegrating foam because this thing is presumably from the early 1990s. I've got the paper into the mechanism there. That right there is the paper sensor. You got a keypad to control it here. And underneath there is all the mechanical goodness. I'm going to see if Mr. Morris has anything to say about these. I'm not going to show up because this thing is heavy. Very heavy. You connect this thing to your computer, and you connect it through either a parallel or a serial cable. Both obsolete standards, although serial does live on through USB, actually used to be a parallel adapter. Big testing in a little bit. Okay, so college, but I can turn this thing on. I'm going to switch off my AC so you can better hear this thing and its whiny fan. Actually, I see it's two fans. Anyways, so here we go with the boot up. And now it's ready. Oh, and I got a DM from if you can see the stream, you're probably looking at a wall right now. Yeah, I can hear you. And of course, the stream can't hear you. How much of a delay is there? Woof. So, yeah. So what Ken has just suggested is to try a 2E command. Basically, the keypad's laid out like a calculator. There's all your numbers, decimal point, E, online, offline, form feed, line feed, and view. And 2E resets this thing to the top of the paper. So I will do 2. And now it knows what the top of the paper is. Yeah. Like the stream can hear you. You want me to put it on speaker? Okay. So I'm going to take the printer offline. 0.0E. Because we're in service menu. I'm just going to emboss the keypad layout and the current settings. You will hear why people get acoustic hoods for these things. 3, 2, 1. I'll close those with a touch quieter. Nice and healthy. There's nothing wrong on the inside of it. Me and Ryan have been in it before. So there's 7 different models in the Juliet series. Some of them have text-to-speech, but this one predates that. This is one of the old. This might be the oldest model of Juliet. It's the Juliet Brailler. This was the first model of the Juliet. This was not enabling technology's first embosser. This one, from the early 1990s, this is not a very early one. This is serial number 1119. There is one in my school that is less than 0200, I think. I know I have one that has serial number 10. Hey, does your keypad layout and all your menus, Ken? Then you should know this. You've had one of these. Yep. Okay. This one does not have single sheet mode, but our Pro 60s do. Single sheet. You can feed in non-tractor feed paper. The single sheet mode, if you were to flip it, it has rubber rollers, so you don't have to use tractor feed paper. Yeah, I do. I'm going to keep embossing, but I'm actually going to stop it. I'm going to hit E. You mean LF? Well, I pushed E, which stops at the end of the page. Oh, and it stopped. First, let me can't see here. Let me just do a reset here. 1E. Let me first tear off the pages of Embosser. View. Get my printout. Yes, Enabling Technologies is the best Braille. If you push, is line feed above form feed or is form feed above line feed? It's off. Okay. Line feed. Sorry, form feed. So that moves up a whole page. I'm going to reset it to the top of forms and reset it to the top of the stack. 2E. What, the embosser? That was 2 pages. 2E. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put the pages back on the top of the stack. I got a pretzel in my mouth. Uh-huh. Okay. All fine. Doesn't look like it. Nothing new in chat. Just clicking V. Yeah. Oh. Oh, no. No. What's the factory reset is you go into the service menu and you do 95E and then 1E. So these are what my menu settings are. Got the keypad graphic here. Take that off. Okay. Okay. Menu 1, IBM PC/XT compatibles. 2, active data port parallel. 3, baud rate 2400. 4, data bit 7. 5, stop bits 1. 6, parity even. 7, communications code ASCII. 8, printer busy is DTR high when ready. Host busy is CTS. 9, 6-dot Braille. 10, word wrap off. 11, perf skip on. 12, paper out detector on. 13, automatic line feed off. 14, right margin 42. 15, left margin 1. 16, emboss control characters off. 17, lines per page 27. 18, page length 11.0 inches. 19, multi-strike count 1. 20 through 21, control character table contains CR. 22, hot zone off. 23, recognize escape sequences. 24, console bell print 0. 25, external keyboard off. 26, local echo off, and that's right at the bottom of the page. And proof this is Interpoint, if I flip the page. 27, Braille format 6-dot computer. 27, screen dump mode off. 29, character set USA. No extended character set selected. 30. Top of form offset 1. Let me set that to 2. 30.2E, 1E. Oh, 1.1E, excuse me. 31, ignore 8th bit. 32, auto print setting 0. 33, embossing mode interpoint braille. 34, paper grade setting 0. And 35, regular size. I guess you could turn off interpoint with the interpoint setting. And then I've got the one I was mentioning. Menu 2, Apple Super Serial Card. That's an Apple II thing. I just do a sound demo, so on YouTube. The way you do sound demos, you take it offline. You do 1 point, any number from 0 to 10. So 1.0E. That's the regular startup, which we've heard. 1.1 is a general failure. 1.2. That is the confirm sound. 1.3. That is the invalid sound. I forget what 1.4 is. What is those 4 high-pitched tones? A computer overrun. 1.5E is online. 1.6E is offline. The printer is offline. 1.7, I don't know what that is. I think it's console bell. What is that used for? Oh, okay. 1.8E. That's out of paper. 1.9E. What is this sound used for? No, 1.9. I know what 1.10 is. Mine's done that a couple times. 1.9 is entry key, and 1.10 is a little snippet from Beethoven's Fifth, which is used for, this thing can do multiple copies. You can actually emboss multiple copies of stuff at once, but the problem is the buffer is limited to 18 kilobytes. And if your document exceeds that, you get this. Yep. Still a bit after 7. You know what? Let me go get. What time is it, Kendon? It's 4:20. Go for it. I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up and find my parallel adapter, but I got high. My Juliet's still unhooked, and I know why. Yeah, cause I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La, da, 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 da. I'm surprised no weird person has made a parody that called Because I'm Bi or something. I'll see if I can. I'll see how much Walter really loves me. Can I have the broken Pro 60? me and Seth have been trying. It's a board level issue. It's not the ceramic fuse. We tried that. We replaced it. It's not the ceramic fuse. So whenever Seth gets back, I'm gonna have him start really looking in with like doing like probing the board and stuff. Excuse me. See if anything new is in the chat. Nothing. Is the stream even still going? Okay. So I'm going to plug in this giant parallel cable. Just switch off the embosser. Close the lid. Yeah. You have to be using the computer. Yeah, set up. But I'll remain on the phone call with you. Root. Yeah. Pro supremacy as opposed to Pro 60. Because the Pro 60, son of a. Pro 60 has a paper width limit of 11 inches. Pro has a paper width limit of 15 inches. I think they both have Ethernet. Oh, wait. You know what? Since I have a little bit of experience with one, it does not have Ethernet. A Pro 60 does not have